Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I am coming with a makeup tutorial and it's going to be on this look that you see. It's gray with a hint of blue and baby pink. I really don't wear these colors that often on the lid. I don't know why, but I really do like it and I think I'm going to start doing it more often. But if you guys would like to see how I did this look, then keep watching. Okay you guys, so I've already primed my eye with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And as a base, I use the Maybelline Color Tattoo in 2-Pull, and it is a pearly white. And I have applied a transition color in the bridge, and I just applied some of my pressed powder just to make it easier to blend the shadows. I'm going to be using this palette right here, and this is a Wet n Wild palette, I believe, from during Christmas time. They have these little limited edition palettes, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. It's like a silvery, like a silver with a hint of lavender to it. And I'm also going to be using some INGLOT shadows, and I'm going to be using this gray right here with some sparkles to it, and it's AMC Shine 47. And I'm also going to be using this color right here, and this is AMC 61, and it is like a matte black, but it has like blue sparkles to it. I'm going to be using that to darken up the crease area. But right now I'm going to go ahead and grab a shader brush. I'm going to wipe it off first, and I'm going to apply this silver shade. And I also have some more shadows that I used to blend up underneath the brow bone, but I'll show you guys that when I get to that area. But I'm just going to pack this on. Next I'm going to grab another brush, one that's a fluffier type. I'm going to wipe it off because I have a little bit of black on it actually. And I'm going to go in the gray shade that I have from my INGLOT palette. And I'm going to apply that to the rest of the lid. I'm going to cover up some of this silver color slightly, and then I'm going to go back over it with like a white. Okay, so next I'm going to start working on the crease colors. I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use this crease brush from Target. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this silver shade into the crease. And blend in this gray. Okay, so I want to add a hint of pink in there. So I'm going to grab a clean color palette, and this one is called Malibu Barbie. It looks like this. And I actually have the palette upside down, so I'm going to be showing you the colors that I'm going to be working with upside down. but it is going to be this color, the one right here, and this one. And I'm kind of going to mix it up a little bit. I just want a slight hint of pink, and I'm just going to tap some of the excess color off on my hand because I don't want too much. I just want a nice touch of pink and just blend it all together. I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, so next I'm going to grab a brush to apply my highlight color. And I'm going to use the third shade that I showed you. And once again, this palette's upside down, and it's like a peachy tone. I'm going to use that as a highlight. And then I'm going to go over it with another color to tone down some of the shimmer, because I don't want my whole eye to be just completely shimmery. So I'm going to tone it down once I'm done applying this. Try not to mess up the brow too much because I'm trying to cover up some of these hairs because I'm still allowing my brows to grow in. They're getting where I want them. They're getting there, but not quite. Okay, so I think that is good for now. And what I'm going to do is grab a different palette, and this is going to be the Wet n Wild Green palette. And I'm going to be using this peach tone right here, this matte peach. And I'm going to apply that on top of the highlight color I just put down. Please, please, Jordan. That's not a good idea. Please step out, boo. No, I don't want you to play with that while I'm doing the video, please. I'm just going to blend these. And I'm actually going to get this crease brush and apply some more of the peach tone and blend it. Okay, so next I'm going to wipe this brush off and go ahead and even out these colors. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that gray shadow that I had, just a little bit, on this crease brush, and I'm just going to blend it in this area. And I'm just going to touch up this side as well. Okay, so next I'm going to grab this sparkly white shade right here, and I'm going to apply that in the inner corner. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm just going to tap this in here. I usually don't wear colors like these because I just felt like it's going to look weird with my skin tone, but I actually do like it because it kind of leans to like a nice soft blue a little bit. I'm going to have to fix that because it looks like I have a bit of a crease and there's some creasing. So I'm going to try to get a smaller brush and work this in this area. Just tap it up there. Try to fill it in. Okay, so next I'm going to grab a darker color for the outer V, and I'm going to be using the INGLOT shadow that I showed you right here, AMC 61. And I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush that has a pointed tip to it, so that way I can have better control of the angle on this color. And I'm going to make a slight point just to elongate the outer part of my eye. And I'm just going to drag it in slightly. I'm actually going to wipe this brush off and just blend it. Then I'm going to go back with the crease brush that I had and just soften up this edge. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and grab my liner. And I'm just going to grab another mirror so I can see. I'm going to wing it out, make a thick wing. Okay, so right now I'm going to start working on the lower lash line. I'm gonna actually clean this up, then I'm going to come back and I will just continue on from there. Okay, you guys, so I've already cleaned up this eye, and I actually set a little bit of setting powder underneath it because I was having a little bit of issues with creasing, I guess maybe because it's hot in here today. So I just went ahead and did that. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab this LA Colors Jumbo Pencil, and this is in Caribbean. It's a nice icy blue, and I'm going to apply that to a lower lash line. Hope you guys can see. I'm sorry, I'm using another mirror and I don't want to, try not to get out the frame. Okay, so I'm going to grab a Q-tip and clean this up a little bit before I start applying shadow on top of it. Okay, so next I'm going to grab a nice blue, and it is going to be this one right here, this blue right here, and it is DS480. And I'm going to wipe off this detail brush and apply that to the lower lash line. Actually, I think I'm going to use a pencil brush for that. I think it'll be easier. I'm just going to go over this blue pencil. I'm going to go all the way down with it. And then I'm going to go over on the outer corner with some of that deep black that I had with the blue sparkles to it. I'm going to wipe off this brush now, and I'm going to go ahead and apply some of that to darken the outer portion. And I also think I need to deepen and lengthen this wing right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'm going to take it from the lower lash line, right in the corner, and go up with it. Okay, so right now I am going to, for the sake of time, go ahead and set my foundation and pick a lip color that I'm going to wear, and apply some mascara, do my cheeks, and I will be back with the finished look. Hey guys, alright, I am back, and this is with the finished look, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a run through the items that I used while I was off camera. I set my foundation with the MAC Studio Fix, and I am NW45. It doesn't look like it's going to show, but I'll put the information in the description box. I also set my foundation with the Midnight Translucent Powder, and this one's in Topaz. For cheeks, I applied the CoverGirl Queen Collection Bronzer, and this is an Ebony Bronze. I did, slight contouring with that. And I used two blushes today because one of them was a little bit too sparkly, and this is the first one I went with, and this is Dolce Pink, and this is by Milani. It's a baked blush. And that was a little bit too sparkly, so I wanted to tone it down a little bit, and so I went with a bright pink. Try to get this open, and this is by L'Oreal, and these are one of the ones that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's a bright pink, and it's called CHERIE or Cherry. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, and I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'll put that in the description as well. I did highlighting under the eye with some powder, and it is actually a blush by e.l.f., and this one's in Gotta Glow. And you guys have seen this in one of my haul videos. And I really do like the light that it brings underneath, and it's not a lot of work to get that nice, soft, glowy feel. So I really do like this. I'm so glad I got it. Okay, for lips, I applied Baby Pink by Revlon. And it has a little bit of liner on it, but hopefully you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. And it is a soft pink. And for lip gloss, I applied Sweet Salmon, and this is by e.l.f. Looks like this, and it is a pretty pink, and that's what I used to layer on top of it to tone down this pink, because it's a little bit light for me, so I wanted to bring a little bit more color back into my lips. And you guys, for lashes, I use some Charme lashes, and I believe they're number 43s. I already threw away the box because you can't keep it to store it in. So I try to remember the number. But they're like nice and long and really soft looking. I thought it would look really nice with this look. So yeah, you guys, this is it as far as the items that I used while I was off camera. That was really quick this time. And I'm sorry for the interruptions, you guys. Yeah, my son was dying to get some attention. But I'm going to try to edit it out. But if I can't, then, you know, I mean, I did the best I could. But I hope you guys like this look. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care and God bless.